There's something about a button-up shirt that just makes you look instantly more responsible. I think it has to do it. You're just like, look at that guy. He had to take all that time to button each button. Whew. Must have gone to college.
WheezyWaiter!
Welcome, beard lovers. You made a wise decision clicking on this video. Science has shown that clicking on WheezyWaiter videos makes you happier. That's not an example of any study. That's just an example of science. But the trend is quite upward. Faltered a little last February, but doing real good now. Ugh, tax season, am I right? Ugh. Today, we're doing a little thing here that we've been doing every Friday. It's time to roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Let's talk about 5 reasons to be alive today. Yeah.
Thank you, Art on the Fridge. You're a really good drawist. I can draw too. That's not an example of something that I drew. That's just an example of drawing. I'm a terrible drawer. But sometimes what I draw looks good on a t-shirt. That's my dog Mitzi. Approximate. You too can do the theme song to FRTBAT. Just make that song and upload it to YouTube and call it 5 Reasons to Be Alive Today theme song, and I will find it. May help if you tweet it to me at WheezyWaiter. I'm the tweeter. Called Twitter. You may want to know the chords to the song. I don't know them. What do I look like, a chordmancer? If you do know the chords, somebody out there, could you let them know in the comments? But if you get close enough, that's probably good enough. That's my motto. Now, every FRTBAT, what we do is we talk about 5 great things that are happening, or did happen, or will happen, or just kind of ongoing happening in the world, in our minds, in my pants. Probably not in my pants, unless it's like some sort of like good news about leg bacteria or something. And the first thing I want to talk about was a story brought to my attention from Jelly Sock on Twitter. Thank you, Jelly Sock. You're comfortable, yet squishy. Now, this story's a few months old, but I just found out about it, and it's still good. Apparently, scientists discovered that blood from human babies can rejuvenate old mice. Now, that doesn't sound necessarily good, but apparently it is. It could lead to new drug therapies for old humans, which, as you know, are also human. Now, it could also lead to elderly vampires sucking the blood from our babies, but I doubt it. More likely, it will just improve our health as we get older. Scientists are trying to find the proteins that are making the old mice more healthy, and they're going to take those proteins and make good drugs. Now, this is a reason to be alive, because that means when we're older, we might be more healthy. And even if it leads to nothing, at least there are people out there trying stuff, and that's great. I mean, I don't feel like trying stuff, so I'm glad someone is. A second reason to be kicking around here on this planet, Airline Safety. 2016 was the second safest, had the lowest fatalities for commercial airlines ever, since the first being 2013. We're just getting real safe with our flying, you guys. And that's good, because I have to fly home tomorrow morning, and so good. What a time to be alive. We can fly around and be safe. Granted, airlines do cause a lot of air pollution happen, and they use a lot of fossil fuels, but we're not even going to talk about that. I didn't even say that. We're not talking about that. And the third reason to be alive today is more of a conceptual thing that I thought up. We are more connected now than ever. Despite countries seem to be strengthening their borders and not letting each other in as much these days, we are connected. Look at this. Look at this lens cap to that camera. Watch this. You're welcome, person in New Zealand who just saw me throw a lens cap at my forehead. If you live in New Zealand or anywhere really far away, let me know how it makes you feel to know that I threw a lens cap at my forehead. I'm just saying we have a confluence of technology, cameras, computers, video editing, internet that has allowed us to communicate across the globe so easily. Let's remember that, and let's use that for good, because we are alive today. Wow, that was really inspiring. That probably should have been the last thing on the list. Well, fourth is board games. Board games are awesome. I'm gonna go play some board games tonight, and maybe I'll put that in the video. Turns out, I did put that in the video. Board games! We're playing board games. I think we're in the golden age of board games right now, guys. When I was a kid, all I did was lose to my sister at Monopoly, and then the next day I'd lose to my sister at Monopoly again. That was all we played, and Monopoly sucks. Nowadays, I don't think you could possibly play all the board games, and I'm finding new ones all the time, and they're awesome. There's Catan, 7 Wonders, Carcassonne, King of Tokyo, which I won on Tabletop with Will Wheaton. That's a show about board games. So many games that we have a show about it. When you have a show about something, that means it's a big deal. Like, a lot of people like going to bars and getting drunk. Cheers. A lot of people like having friends. A lot of people like brutally killing each other medieval style. Game of Thrones. Board games. Tabletop. And finally on the list, number 5, I Kissed Hank Green. It's the latest Vlogbrothers video. Check it out. It's a very good time. It was an alright kiss. Let's be honest, it was a little rushed. And that is all. We are done with the thing that I requested, which was, let's talk about 5 reasons to be alive today. So thank you for watching, and keep looking for other wonderful things that are happening, because there are a lot of them. You can click there for my previous video there to watch me kiss Hank Green, and over there is where you can support me on Patreon. You can get scripts and notes, monthly live hangout, bloopers, poopers, No poopers. I don't even know what that is. I suppose you could watch bloopers while you're pooping, but that's none of my business. And if you think my videos are a reason to be alive today, you can click thumbs up. And if you don't, you can just turn your head upside down and click thumbs down. Thanks for watching. See you Monday.